this is Forrest Clark here from Clark's Condensed. Today I'm going to be cutting my boy's hair, and I'll be showing you how you can do the same. I've been cutting their hair for a while, but for those of you who are new to the process, I'll share some of my tips and things that I do to make the process easier and to get a decent looking haircut. So it saves me money and I can do it from home and when it's convenient, and I hope you find this video helpful. First, I'm going to explain some of the things that you'll need to have on hand. So you need to be near an outlet so you can plug in your clippers. Additionally, you'll need something to distract your kids, especially younger kids that might get apprehensive and have a hard time getting their hair cut. I've used a sucker in the past, but I find it can get hairy, which is just gross. Putting hair and stuff, yeah, you don't want to do that. So I just try to, if they're old enough, I guess, try to distract them with a show on an iPad or something like that, and I sit that on the ground because it forces them to kind of lean down a little bit, which makes it easier to cut the back of their head. So it's distracting, they enjoy it, and it makes the idea of saying, oh, let's cut your hair today, makes it seem less bad. So, and you can watch a show. My boys are usually willing to let me cut their hair because they know they can watch something fun. Another thing that you'll need is something to cover your kids with. With my clipper set came with like an apron, but it was thin, plasticky, and I tore some holes in it, and that doesn't work as well. So I just made myself a little replacement one here with a trash bag, cut a hole in it, I'm just gonna stick it over the top of them like a little poncho, and it should keep them pretty clean for most of the hair, but inevitably some hair will come down through the cracks there. It'll prevent most of the hair from getting on their body. And that's another thing I would not shy away from. If you really value a good haircutting experience, being able to finish the haircut and not having them throw a tantrum and bail, I would be willing to bribe with something small, like a treat or show some activity that they like, so everyone can be more sane and happy. So I'll be using this stool, which should be easy to clean, and it's easy for them to sit on, stay balanced. And since it doesn't have a back to it, sometimes the back kind of gets in the way of the back of their head if it's tall enough. So this stool is easy to kind of maneuver around for them, maybe to twist and turn easily if you need them to turn a little left or turn a little right. So I think this should work well. I'm just going to give you a quick overview of how I cut boys' hair. It's a simple haircut. I usually do a size 8 right here in the middle, on the top, so that's the longest part. And then like a size 6 guard that goes right here. I have a cowlick back here. My boys have the same thing. So I end up cutting about right here pretty short. So my long sections only go to about here, just before the back of the top of the back of the head. So I do an 8, a 6, like a 4, then a 3, and then a 2, the lowest. So I go, it's a 2. Then I trim around the ears, sideburns, back of the neck, and then you're pretty much done. One tip to get started is you want to make sure your boy's hair is clean, that they've shampooed their hair within the last 2 days, and that they don't have any product in it. So that's important for cutting with clippers, just to make sure it's clean and it won't get gunked up and stuff like that. I prefer a place with a smooth floor, like tile, like a bathroom. I think it makes for easier cleanup. If you want, you can just try to use your hands on the smooth surfaces and gather it up, and then use like a paper towel or rag to clean up the excess. Or you can try vacuums. I've done that in the past, just try to vacuum most of it up, and that works pretty well. And after I cut their hair, I usually give the boys a quick shower, wash all the hair off, shampoo it out, and then you can double check the haircut one more time just to see how things dry out and how things shake out and look. I'm going to put on a size 8. I actually have this show Jack's watching muted, so he is watching something but he just can't hear it. I don't want to run into any copyright issues showing some cartoons that I don't own on YouTube. I'll put this on now, we'll see how well it fits. Alright, we're ready to throw you in the trash can. Alright, so we're going to start just by combing your hair, making sure there aren't knots in it. So when we actually cut your hair, we don't jerk you around too much. Yeah. Okay. All right, less rough experience. Okay. All right. So now we'll get started cutting. We'll try to be quick. Sometimes you have to go at an angle so the guard can lift up the hair better. So it lays really flat and you go like straight on the same line as it, kind of like if the hair's going this and like this, it could just stay sitting down, but if you go at an angle it should kind of pick up some more of it. So partly I cut everything with a size 8 because if I miss stuff with guards later, then at least it's a size 8. I mean, it's highly unlikely down here I'll miss it with an 8, a 6, and a 4. I'll get it with one of them. So it should be close. If somehow I miss a little bit, it should be close to the right length. So now I'm gonna put on a size 6 guard here. There's the 6. Here. Do it. If you want to blow off their face, you can just ask them to close their eyes. Jack, can you close your eyes? Is your face still there? Oh, I didn't blow off. Most kits have these brushes. I like to try to keep them from getting too gunked up. I took this apart earlier today, so on the inside it's pretty clean. These cords get so twisty sometimes, so that's annoying. Alright, this is a size 4, so we cut from about here down. Okay. So when you get on these sides, you want to kind of pull away at the end. So kind of pull. Yeah. Try to mix up a little bit where you stop. And you won't create any lines that way. So you have no arms, Jack? He actually does have no arms.
No. Hand.
What? Where'd that come from? It's a miracle. Did I spit on you too much?
No.
Just a little too, like a little bit less than too much? Just the right amount of spit? Just kidding. Here's the 3. So on the guards before, I went from 8 to 6 to 4, so jumping down by 2. But once it gets shorter, I like to jump down by 1. So I have 4 here, 3, and then a 2. Yeah. I think I'll go like this, roughly. That's better. Now we're going to switch to a size 2, which will be the last guard. Can you look down a little extra, Jack? Thank you. At this point around the ears, and to avoid creating a 2 line here, I'll tilt it away from the head a little bit. So I'll pull the ear down if I can, and then tilt it away from the head. Yep. They have, in my kit, they have guards for the left and right ear, but I don't usually mess with those. Now I'm just going to trim up. Alright, we'll go for it, you'll be good. Check any of this stuff, see if it's kind of manually get it. There we go. So there's different shapes to cutting the back hairline here, the neck. So you can kind of square it off or have a little bit more rounded. I just say do whatever feels natural. Alright, that should be it. We're going to wash them off, shower off, and then we'll see how it dries. Alright, I'm here with Oliver now, so I'm going to do what I did with Jack, give him a nice little haircut, and it'll just give you another example, idea of how things go. So this time actually I taped up right here, the trash bag, so it's a tighter, get a little less of a gap around his neck. Tight around his neck, but you're not choking any. You okay, Oliver? Are you choking? Oliver. He already likes his nature documentary that's on mute. Alright. Whoa. Okay. That's a little bit of Oliver's personality. Alright. Start with our 8s again. There we go.
It kind of will hurt.
It will kind of hurt, you think?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. We need to comb your hair. We combed it yesterday, but I gotta comb it now, today. Okay.
Don't poke me.
I'll try not to poke you.
The last time I didn't.
I know you don't forget. Okay. Start with an 8.
You always what's next to my eye.
Oh, I'm sorry. So you don't want to be like a pirate with one eye? Oliver, that makes it worse, buddy. It's hard for me to get flat. The more you turn it this way, the harder for me it is to get flat. You see that? If you turn it that way, I have to really try to get in there. But if you're like this, it's easier for me to be flat. If you turn it, I have to be like, oh. It's harder, okay? So try to stay straight, and then it'll be a little easier for me not to poke you. Try it first, the next size down. You're doing so good, buddy. Good job. Your haircut's gonna look pretty good. So we did an 8, a number 8 size, and then a number 6. Now we're doing a number 4. And then we'll do a 3 and a 2, and then we'll go around the ears and we'll be done. Okay? We're getting lower. We're not doing up here as much. We're getting farther down here more. Okay? Shoulders. Oliver, don't turn so much, please.
Why?
Makes it hard. Remember, the angle is not very good. It might poke you more if you go like that. Oh, it's hard to get flat. Alright. Let's do 3.
One more after 2.
Yeah, one more after the 2. Alright, don't move too much. I need to be able to see kind of level how your head is normally. If I can't see how your head is normally, I might give you a real weird haircut. Good job. I got some good cuts there. Oh, sorry. I have to get real close to the ear. Is that scary?
Yeah. I think I'm going to cut it off.
Look at your ear. Look at that. I got your ear. Oh, there's your ear. I got your ear. Ate it up.
No.
No. Oh, you got my ear. Oh no, you ate my ear. Ah. You're silly. Oh, is that loud? Sorry, look at her. It hurt?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Get a little slower. Switch to a 2.
Number 2. Almost. Now back to my other. Wait. I did heel over here. Then I'll also still heel over here.
If you lost an ear, you can still have one ear to hear with? Yeah.
I don't want any of my ears to cut off.
Alright, well, try not to cut your ear off. You're doing a good job. I have to get back in that curve of your neck. You see how it curves right there? So that's why you have to look down extra good. Look down at your toes. Perfect. I'm trying to go slow there, not so I don't poke you. Let's trim up around with just this, okay?
Okay, the last one.
Yeah, that's the last step. Alright. So I'll pull your ear down. I'll get right here, around your ear, right here. Okay? It's hard to cut a moving target, but it's hot, I know. You'll be fine. Can you close your eyes? And hold your breath for a second. I'll blow on your face to get the hair off. Close your mouth. Alright. Oliver, how about, can you turn and look at the camera for a second? I'm gonna turn you. You're gonna show everyone how you look so far. There we go. Yeah. You can turn a little bit this way. Turn back. You always have some like darker hair right here, which is interesting. There, look right there. Okay. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Good luck with your haircut if you're go ahead and go for it and come back for more DIY tutorials and videos in the future.